Okay, guys. Hi. Welcome to my channel. My name is Monica, as you probably already know. Today's video, I am going to be talking about YouTube tips and tricks. I'm not a professional. I am not monetized. Monetized means making money, basically. I'm not making money yet on YouTube. So, first tip, if you don't already know, you might want to get pen and paper so you can write all the stuff down. I will have it linked down in the description box if you are on a phone so you can see it there. And I will also put it on the screen if you're watching from your TV. Well, actually, I think nowadays you can actually click. So if you are watching on your TV right now, what you do, you click the OK button or enter or whatever, like the button that you would do to pause. Click that and then push up to click on the title of the video. And when you click that, click it again and it will open up the whole description box to the side. And then you can scroll down and you can see all the stuff. There's one tip for YouTube, for you. So, where should I begin? So, before I started a YouTube, I always thought it would be cool to have a YouTube channel. You know, like who doesn't want to be like a movie star? You know, anyways. But no, I really wanted to start a YouTube channel. And I always thought that, I always thought you had to have like an actual camera, and not only that, but like a really, really expensive camera. And you don't. I am currently recording on my phone right now, and I have always recorded on my phone. I have never used a like regular camera. So anyways, you can use your phone. I suggest that you get a SD card that has like the most storage that you can find. I believe mine is 256 gigabytes. I think it's up there. And that was the biggest one I could find. So I'm kind of okay. So I'm going to explain this like you are first starting a YouTube channel. Okay. Step 1, you create an account. You go onto YouTube and you go to create account. And you think about a name. Don't just pick any name, because this will make more sense after you've already done YouTube for a while. But on this channel that this video is on right now, I have 2 YouTube channels right now. Anyways, but this channel, I have gone through 3 name changes. That means I have had 4 different names for this channel. And that alone can mess up the YouTube algorithm. Like, that will mess with YouTube pushing your videos. That'll mess with people finding you. That will mess with people who have seen you in the past and have tried to find you again because they're going off of the old channel name. It'll mess with so many things. So I guess I should say, figure out what kind of stuff you want to do on YouTube. What kind of videos do you want to do? And figure out a name that goes with that, And then you go to create your channel. You pick a name, and that's it. You don't have to create any videos, upload videos yet. You just start by creating a channel. Okay. Let's say you know exactly what you want to do and you want to record. Here's a tip that I didn't know, and it drove me nuts because I would be looking at the screen. Now I'm going to tell you right now, I know that I'm not looking you guys in the eyes. I am looking at myself on the screen. And now I'm looking at the little view finder, the little circle And that is how it looks like I'm looking at you guys. That's a tip, because you'll see a lot of YouTubers looking away, and that's why, because they're watching their self. It's not the same as Instagram stories. That's, I think, what they're used to. They're used to being able to look at their self, and it will look like they're looking at the viewer. YouTube is not like that. That's tip number 1 or 2. I don't even know where we're at right now. I'm not going to count them or number them. So you're creating a video and you're looking. It gets kind of weird. So you might want to practice recording yourself to kind of get comfortable on camera. And if you don't feel like you can get comfortable, then just go ahead and post the video, because I don't want you to not post because you feel uncomfortable. The only way to get comfortable with anything is you got to go through those uncomfortable stages. So let's say you record a video talking about something like I am, and then you go to post the video. Now, YouTube automatically will pick a thumbnail. What is a thumbnail? Not this. That's not what it's called. It is like kind of like a profile picture for each video. So I made this mistake too. My thumbnails don't really all kind of match. There's no special color theme there. It's nice to have like it kind of like match, I guess. Like, you know those homes on YouTube where everything is kind of cohesive and it looks really pretty? That's kind of like a good way to do your YouTube. Mine isn't like that, but you can do that if you want. It could help you. So people can recognize your video when there's like so many other videos, you know, posted also. They'll be like, oh, that one. It'll stand out. But if they're subscribed to you, it doesn't really matter. So anyways, so for the thumbnail, I generally am that person that I will play my video back and I'll slide the little ball, you know, as you're playing it, I will slide it to a thing and I will pause it. Like I'll push pause so it's not playing, and I will slide it, and then I will take a screenshot, basically, is what I'm trying to spit out. I will take a screenshot from my video, and I will either usually I do sometimes I do 1 picture. You see a lot of people doing 4 pictures. However you want to make your thumbnail, that is a way that you can get pictures, is stealing them from your video. Let's see. Okay. Let's say you don't even know how to edit your video, because I didn't even say that. You can't just, I guess you could just record and upload, but so let's say you want a video editor app. I use YouCut mainly. I really love YouCut, but if you want to be kind of fancy, you can get KineMaster. It will have a watermark on the screen, like it will show a watermark, like a K for KineMaster on your videos, unless you pay like a subscription for it. But I like using YouCut for the most part, but KineMaster, what I like about KineMaster is, you know those videos, like, let's say like right now, like I'm talking. Well, KineMaster, you can have yourself talking, and then I can pop up a picture on the screen, and I will like make the picture go bigger to cover what you see. So you still hear me talking, but you see something else, and then it can cut back to me talking. That is what you can do on KineMaster. So KineMaster is really cool. The only thing I really don't like at all about KineMaster is, I don't know if I'm just not figuring it out or if it's not an option. I don't see it as an option. Maybe I'm missing something, but I cannot figure out how to fade the music out or fade it in. So, you know, when you're watching like a cleaning channel, or maybe you're a guy, maybe you're watching whatever, like someone work on their car and they have music playing in the video, you know, and then the music stops and then they talk or whatever. And then when they go back into the video of them working on a car, it like the music just blasts all of a sudden. So with YouCut, you can go to a fade option. You click that, and that is for your music. You can go fade in and fade out. So it'll like slowly let people know like, hey, music is gonna, start, not just like, bah, like kind of catch you off guard. I don't know. Maybe they do that on purpose to kind of like keep you awake and into the video. But for me, I find it really annoying. But, so you can do that on YouCut. Let's see. Okay. So, people talk about lighting so much, right? Okay, well, my phone, I can turn it around, and as I'm recording something, like if I'm walking around my house or something, or just explaining whatever, if I'm not the one that is being recorded, but I'm recording something, I just click the flash, and that's your lighting. It will make everything look more clear. Or you can get daylight light bulbs in your house. You don't have to go buy a ring light, but you can if you want. But you definitely don't have to go buy those soft boxes, I believe they're called. And those are like the weird boxes that are like kind of on a tripod looking thing with the light, to kind of force the light at whatever you're doing in your video. So let's see. For music, I use Epidemic sound in all my videos. I don't think I've ever used anything else. It is not copyrighted. It is $15 a month. And if you have more than one YouTube channel, you have to have more than one account. So pay an extra $15 for each channel. Each music, Epidemic sound music for each channel. Let's see. I'm kind of lost this might be like a part 1. I don't know yet. Obviously, I probably know when it's already uploaded, but as of right now, I don't know, because I don't know how much I'm going to be able to put into this video, and I might have another video coming out with other YouTube tips, or maybe a tutorial on YouCut. I'll probably do that. Okay. So, let's say you want to be like posting often, you want to post often, and you don't want to post like here and there and just whenever a good idea comes into your head. I think the easiest way for me to do that is like, let's say it's one day. You can do a day in the life. So like you start in your morning and you record whatever, and then you also, let's just say that batch filming is like you're kind of trying to film a bunch of videos in one day. Sorry about that. So you want to record more than one video in a day. And if you do like stay-at-home mom content or whatever, you wake up in the morning and you say, hey, good morning, blah, 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 like welcome to a day in my life. And then you just kind of record what you do. But don't record the cleaning. Well, I should take that back. Record the cleaning. You could say, oh, I'm going to clean up my kitchen right now. But then you'll like push stop on your camera and then push start again, and you're starting a cleaning channel. So you record yourself doing the dishes. And then, so every time you actually clean, you save the cleaning parts of the video for a cleaning video. And you, like when you switch back to your day in the life type of video, you could say, you can boom, show that the dishes are done, say, oh, just got that done, blah, blah, blah. If you have a separate cleaning channel, you can say, I just got that done. I'm working on a cleaning video. That will be on my second channel, and you can also, so that way you can get 2 videos in one day. And you can also have like a sit down video. That would be this, where you're sitting down talking to the camera. Hold on. I think I hear my daughter. Okay, maybe not. I laid her down for a nap. Finally. She's almost 6 months old, and she fights sleep. If you can't tell, I am exhausted. Oh, okay. And for thumbnails, when you want to edit, back to thumbnails. when you want to edit a thumbnail, because YouTube will pick just some random part of your video to be your thumbnail. And I don't know if that's going to be good enough for you. You'll go to like the Creator Studio. You want to get YouTube Creator Studio. I will show like little pictures of all like what it looks like app wise on the screen here. So you want to get Creator Studio, and then as you upload a video, you can go to the Creator Studio. As it's uploading, you can edit. You can edit your title. You can edit the thumbnail. So in the studio, you can click to edit the thumbnail, and it will give you options that YouTube thought would be a good idea, but I don't think it's really a good idea. So if you want to create your own thumbnail, it's basically creating a picture. You create a picture with, and you title it. And it's a lot of fun. If you're kind of like into artsy or like you're just creative, and I'm guessing you are because you're trying to be a YouTuber. But it can be fun. And if you're not that creative, if you don't think you are, I'm sure you'll be creative after you mess with this stuff long enough. So what I use to edit my thumbnails, what I use most of the time is Pixellab. And then once in a while I use Canva. And that's it. I don't use anything else. And you basically, you just add a picture. So it will show something. You have to pick, maybe I'll do a tutorial on Pixellab, but you have to go to image size and go to the 16:9 because that is the YouTube looking size for a thumbnail. So when you're on your TV or phone or whatever and you see those little rectangles, that's the size they're using is 16:9. So anyways, you pick 16:9 and you go to add picture or go to the little plus sign, and you can pick a picture, like a screenshot that you took from your video. And then after that, you can also edit the lightness and darkness or put a filter on that picture. There's all kinds of fun stuff that you can do. And then you go into add text, and this is where you're going to put the title of the video. Like if it's Clean With Me, it's going to be called Clean With Me, or Messy House Clean With Me, or Day in the Life of a Mom, Day in the Life of Stay-at-Home Mom, Day in the Life of a Woman Without Kids, Day in the Life of a Fur Baby Mom. It could be anything. All kinds of mamas out there. Anyways, and you get to pick the color of the text, the type of font, everything. You can make it big, small. You can put it wherever you want on the thumbnail. Also, when you're adding pictures, you can make them round, which is kind of cool, or oval. Let's see. Okay, so off of thumbnails, back to making a video. Don't be afraid to experiment. You can use different filters. I like to use a black and white filter sometimes. I feel like it's just I don't know, I love black and white, so I think it's just I really like to use it. But I feel like it also kind of keeps your audience engaged because they're whoa, it changed, and it's like a movie, all that kind of editing and stuff they do. It can be really cool sometimes, so you can do that. You shouldn't be afraid to be yourself. If you're weird, just be weird on camera. Don't try to be, someone you're not, because the viewers, believe it or not, are going to be able to see that. I don't know if I've showed my weirdness the whole time, but I'm pretty sure you can find a lot of videos where you're like, that girl's kind of weird. But I don't think I tried to show how I really am for a while. And I actually regretted it because it was weird. It's if I watch my video back, I'm who's this person? And I was trying to fake it till I made it, and it was not working. Let's see. Oh, I think one of my biggest tips for YouTube is, how a lot of YouTubers, they say to plan out what you're going to film. that's okay to an extent, but sometimes you come to like creator's block or whatever, and you're just like, I don't know. Like, what do I want to do? I don't feel like doing any of the things you're supposed to do or everyone else is doing, you know? So my tip for that is just record what you do. Go about your day, right? You record everything you do, just everything. Not going to the bathroom, but everything else, you know, record you cooking, record you cleaning your house, record you going to the grocery store, record your grocery haul. And let's say you recorded all that stuff, right? Boom. You have a cleaning video because you cleaned your house. You have a day in the life video. You have a shop with me. You have a grocery haul. That right there is 4 videos. Just record what you do. You don't even have to, and then you don't have to think about it. You're like, oh, I'll just go about my day and pick up the camera, you know? And don't feel weird recording when you're in a store. You don't even have to talk to the camera. It's not as weird as it seems. Most people, they just point their camera and they don't talk at all. They just record like what they're seeing or maybe like what's in their cart, what they grab, whatever. And then you can do a voiceover. Now back to YouCut or KineMaster. When you're in the editing app, YouCut or KineMaster or any editing app, you will see a little like microphone looking thing. It looks like a little microphone. You click on that, and when you see a little thing that says start, you push it, and as you're holding it, you can talk, and that's called a voiceover. That is when you don't see someone talking, but you can hear them talking. They're doing a voiceover. Unless they're using KineMaster, and it cuts back into you seeing them talk. So voiceovers are really good if like you have kids who are like obnoxious, kids who just won't be quiet. You know, I'm just kidding. Don't worry. But you know what I mean. Like if you have anything going on in the background and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to record this grocery haul? Like all I want to do is record it real quick. Like you're not even excited anymore because no one will be quiet. It doesn't matter. Just show the groceries and in your mind, say what you would say out loud. In your mind, that's how you know how like fast to record each thing. So if I'm showing all these things, I would be like holding my phone up and I would be like thinking, okay, so we got this many blah, blah, blah of bread, and I would hold it there for as long as I'm saying anything about the bread. And then that's the easiest way for me. I don't even know if anyone else actually does that or if I'm just weird for thinking what I'm going to say. That way it gives me time. Or let's say you didn't do that. You can always slow down the speed of each little piece of or clip that you recorded. You can slow it down. You can speed it up. You can turn off the volume or turn down the volume, turn it up. There's so many cool things that you can do. Like I love making videos. I don't make as many videos as I want because it is so hard sometimes. But I'm trying to get better. I've also created a new blog lately, a new Instagram, and a new YouTube channel. So before I let you know what those are, I'm going to hop back into this. So yeah, you film what you do. If you don't know what to film, do your normal stuff and film it. It's so crazy how easy that is. Anyways, okay. So, well, shoot. That honestly is all I have right now for this video. Well, I'm looking at a paper that I wrote down here, and that is all that I have written down for now. But there is so many more tips and tricks that I have. When I went to go write it down, I have mom brain. So I'm like trying to write stuff down and I'm like, drawing a blank, or like I can hear my cat scratch at the door and I'm like, my brain froze and I'm like, it's like loading, but nothing loads. So you gotta like restart the router, the mom brain router. But okay, well, now that I'm done talking about that, for now, stay tuned. There will be a part 2, maybe part 3. Like, I'm going to do a tutorial on YouCut, a tutorial on KineMaster. I'm going to do a tutorial on Canva and a tutorial on Pixellab. I want to let you guys know which ways you can edit on all the stuff that I use, because I feel like the only way to really know, or for me to teach you what I know, is to teach you what I know. Okay. I'm a dork. Hold on. I need to drink water. Gotta get that breast milk juice. Okay. Also, I think one really hard thing is to think, oh my gosh, strangers are going to be watching this. Who cares? They can bye. Bye, Felicia. And if your name's Felicia, I'm so sorry. I don't even know why I said that. But, oh my God. Do not worry about people that will take time out of their day to come to your channel and come to your video, watch your video, not only come to your channel, but watch your video to leave a hateful comment. Because you know what, honey? They just wasted all that time and energy on you. So that just tells you how special you are. Don't even listen to what they say or read it. So, just say thanks for watching. That's all you say, because you know what? Oh, back to monetization. I guess I could tell you that. If you do not know already, it used to be that you had to, so in order to make money on YouTube, I'm not even going to tell you what it used to be. In order to make money on YouTube, you need to have 1,000. That's 1,000. It's more than it seems because I'm not monetized yet. But you need to have 1,000 subscribers. And now this is going to seem like that's the easy part. Just 1,000 subscribers and a whole whopping 4,000. That's 4,000. 4,000 watch hours. Like, that seems like, oh, that's easy. No, it's not easy. I'm like halfway there, over halfway in my watch hours, and halfway, a little over halfway to my subscriber getting that goal to get monetized. So I have been doing YouTube. So this May, in May, it will have been 2 years. So yeah, it's not as easy as it seems. Some people seem to be doing better than others, but if it makes you feel better at all, like let's say you just feel like no one likes your videos, right? You only have like, 10 views, 30 views. I was having like 40 views for so long, like just 40. And I'm like, only 40 people like me. I like you too, but it's like, I want more. Don't feel guilty for wanting more. It's okay. But you should feel good. Don't worry about that. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it's YouTube, the algorithm. Sometimes they want to push people's videos more than they want to push other people's videos. So, and about the monetization. Now there's a thing that they added recently this year, the new year, where if you get 10 million, I think if you get 10 million views on shorts, then, so it's either or. You can either, so no matter what, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. But you can have either 4,000 watch hours, the time that people are watching your video, that's what that is, or 10 million views on shorts. So, anyways, enough with all that. Let's talk about my new YouTube channel. So my sister kind of gave me a little push on Instagram. I will have so much stuff linked down below. So if you guys are wondering all these Instagram and all of this crap, you can click on it down below. So she gave me a little push. So I created a blog. Now, this is not like your normal blog that's like fun. And I mean, it might be fun. Like, I don't know. I haven't even made a post yet. But I did create the blog. And my blog is called Trauma to Treasure, which is also the name of my new YouTube channel. Now, these two things will kind of go hand in hand a little bit. I'm not going to be going into detail as much on my YouTube channel, but I will be more detailed on my blog, obviously. And I also have a new Instagram, which I will leave a link to my link tree, which, if you're wondering what that is, it's a thing you can go to, look it up on your in your Play Store or whatever you have. And it's an app called Linktree, and it's free. It is so free, where you can put all the links to all your things, like your Instagram, your YouTube, blah, blah, blah. So when people are in your Instagram, they can click on it and easily go to all your other social media things. If you have Facebook, you can put that there. I do not have Facebook. Too much drama. But I don't like to get into the P word that ends in politics, or I don't like to get into the R word that ends in religion. Wait, that's not... You know, I don't like to get into that kind of stuff. That's just not me. Is not what I want to talk about. Too much you know, the C word. Too much C word that ends with traversy. And I don't feel like talking about it. So, traversy. Anyways, so that will be it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, bye. Don't forget to check me out on my new channel.
Goes round and round in circles, but I'm still on the ground.